welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against Syracuse. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher in this game, Milt Altman. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Stepping in, Woodrow Merca.
Oh,
and
that
this
pitch is out.
interleague matchup is underway. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Ball two.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first.
Out.
One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Federico Jimenez.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
No,
Checks
he's
over
in
to
there.
first, back safely. And here is Vincent Shaw. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Altman checks the runner,
Safe.
and he's back in there. Man at second. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2.
Ball,
Inside,
inside.
almost got him. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Ball one.
Gilliam matched a homer in his last game. Man at first, one away. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That clips the corner. Pitch
That's ball
misses,
three.
and the count's full. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard. Nino Ascension now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that jumps in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone! A 3-run digger. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Inside. Ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Look how good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
Yeah.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one.
That's ball
2-0
3.
changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
3-1 is on the way. And there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
2
Take your
outs
base.
in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Bobby Griffin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. 4 runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a ball.
No strikes.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe.
Oh, gets dirty, and they get the out. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Ivan Hernandez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Alonso Gomez Phelps, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's ball 2.
That one
Ball
missed,
3.
now 3-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Quick toss at first. Gomez Phelps dives back in safely. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next to him, Billy Benjamin.
Ball.
Benjamin with a couple of homers in his last game.
Ball.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swings and misses, and out 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Swing and a ball hit out toward left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. They're on the board for 1. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's a big power threat. Forrest to Monty.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Now he swings and fouls one off.
Ball, that's low.
That one not close. Ball 2. Stays alive. Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, hard hit, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Jermaine Lopez. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Murka, in his 8th season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. High fly ball, right field. McDaniel settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Federico Jimenez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hot shot to third. Zips it across, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Lamar Werner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Close one doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
To the right side. Shaw takes it to the bag and quickly 1 away in the second.
The right fielder, McDaniel.
Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. Hernandez, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
There's a process, too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, You are very defensive, and he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
One gone, runner at first. Jeff McAtee getting ready to hit. Over to first, and he's saved.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That one ripped, but foul. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Vincent Shaw.
Hey!
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 18th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sets him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nino Asuncion, the next up for the Padres. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground. And that one handled. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next is the catcher.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Bobby Griffin. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's just out.
There's a swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the kill.
That's the ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs
That's
if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
That one is downstairs, and it's 3-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Derek Starr.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time and try to get out of this.
Lopez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Nope. Outside.
2 outs. Bases are full. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Charles Early.
Nope.
And
That's
Chris,
the ball.
his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Aye.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
That's off the plate.
He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Early gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cody.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cody Berger. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, right side. Day toss to second. Throw to
Safe,
first,
he's
but
good.
he beat it.
Next to the Lions, the first baseman, number 23, Billy Benjamin.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Towards first, Shaw. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Woodrow Murka.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Going. Gone. A towering shot to center. And they add on. It's 6-1. On the ground to short. Berger tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Next for the Padres, Vincent Shaw. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Roger.
Whoa, that's down.
Williams went deep in his most recent game. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. Now it's going to be Nino Asuncion. That one finds the zone. 4-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame, top half of inning number 4. Out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
One and 2 now.
Ball.
That one missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the slugger who starts at DH, Xavier Carter.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead.
Ball 1.
Don't try to be too fine.
Ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And that one is inside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Lions, the left fielder, number 9, Demonte.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. In the air to left down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Hard hit right side. Shaw steps on the bag, 2 out. And now Lamar Warner. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the air left field. Murka drops steps, heads back on it. And that is that. John Newby on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hey!
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. McDaniel coming on. Takes it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Woodrow Day. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. Hey!
Newby measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slot. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down. There's the strike at the knees. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Dan McDaniel. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 1. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Lions, the third baseman, number 13, Jeff McAtee.
That's in for a strike. The Padres up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
For Syracuse,
Here's the catcher, Charles Early. Reached on an infield single his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swinging a foul straight back. Stays alive. The 0-2. Smoke to right, but he's got it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Woodrow Merca. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
up next to the Padres, the right fielder, number 33, Federico Jimenez.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Next for the Padres, Vincent Shaw. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Roger Gilliam.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Damn.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Darrell Haney. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Cody Berger, 1 for 2.
Nope.
And a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Guy is looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Berger wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they still got both their challenges.
That's ball 3.
And it's ball 3. Hard hit to right center. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ball,
and the first
down.
pitch misses for ball 1. Benjamin went off for 2 homers in his last game. a 2-1 on the way. In the air to left center. Ascension on his way over. And there's 2 down. Now here is Xavier Carter.
Designated hitter, Xavier Carter.
So hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Up next to the Padres, the center fielder, number 2, Nino Ascension.
The Padres up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Roger Saunders, the next to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
And that is that. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Arlen Capiello.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. First pitch misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. Now here is Dan McDaniel. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, that's a ball.
Corner for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 gone.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball, that's low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down. Nobody on. On the ground right side.
Nope, that's foul.
And that's just foul. There's a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Bobby Griffin.
Bobby Griffin.
Nope. Ball 1.
Misses
That's ball
just
2.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. He brought it back. Next for the Padres, Jermaine Lopez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball
If you're
1.
the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Fly ball down the line. McDaniel on the move. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And caught on the warning track. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Charles Early.
Hey!
Strike 2. In the air, right field. Jimenez on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for Syracuse, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Bell.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the
Ball.
plate discipline there. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2-2 now. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cody Berger. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Gomez Phelps, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ground ball up the middle. Makes a sliding stop. There's
Out
one.
of there.
On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jimmy Barton.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
There's a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
2 bases, everybody.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now, Xavier Carter. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A 3-run shot. That's career homer number 149. Home run number 30 on the year.
Ball 1. Down, nobody on.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That kicks the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's down and away. That ends the frame. New arm out of the bullpen, Rick Davies.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Woodrow Murka. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Nasty
Outside, that's a
backdoor
ball.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 2.
And that one is in the dirt. And a full count now. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jimenez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. Vincent Shaw, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one.
Aye.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Fletcher Hernandez. 32nd appearance. That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it drops in. And a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Jeff McAtee. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. The Padres trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
in there safely. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Slaps the tag on him, 2 away. Throw to first, and it goes out of play. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps, known for his late inning heroics.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Just missed.
Outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
The final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.